Hello, everybody. This is Bumpy Gaming back here once again. Today, I'm here to express my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct for February 9th, 2022. You know what? I'm just gonna say this here before cutting into what I really want to say. This Direct, I think, was like very well made. I give it a 7 out of 10, more so because of how well made it was. I mean, some of the stuff they showed off will definitely excite people. That new Advance Wars remake, I know that's a franchise people have been clamoring for a while. Not as much as F-Zero, but, And then Fire Emblem Warriors is getting a sequel. That kind of took me by surprise. The multiplayer campaign for Splatoon 3 sounds fun. I Splatoon 3. I still have yet to play Splatoon 2. And then that that thing they showed for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, mouthful mode. Like that scene where like Kirby swallows a whole ass truck. Like I left Twitter a couple months ago, but I can already tell that's going to be like a huge meme, and people are probably making memes of it right now as I'm talking. All right, and then this isn't Nintendo, but Klonoa is coming to Switch. It's a bit of a forgotten franchise. I've actually been wanting to try out Klonoa for a while. And then one thing that caught me by surprise was Nintendo Switch Sports. I kind of thought the Wii Sports franchise died after, well, the Wii U. But no, they're bringing it back with Nintendo Switch Sports. Although the new avatars they created for the game are something about them just really rubs me the wrong way. Like I don't know. I guess because I just expected them to use the Mii's. They might grow on me over time. And plus, you know what? The Mii's are perfectly usable on the Switch, so I don't understand why they couldn't just port those over. Yeah. And then Xenoblade Chronicles 3, yeah, it's whatever. I'm not a big RPG person, but I know a lot of people who like Xenoblade, so I'm sure they're happy. And then a free update for Metroid Dread, which adds like 2 new modes. And apparently, there's going to be a boss rush in April. This is part of the whole, as Uncle Al calls it, the whole finish it later strategy that Nintendo's been doing lately. To think, as little as like 5 to 10 years ago, like Nintendo thought DLC was like a scam, and now all their games like rely on DLC. When you think about it, and like the whole free update thing, or finish it later again, as I'm gonna say. Which actually leads me to my next subject. Now this one I was actually really excited for initially. Mario Strikers Battle League. Now this is another franchise I thought was done after they did it on the Wii 15 years ago, but nope, it's coming back on the Switch. And I gotta say, it looks like a really good game. Like, really good game. I'm just worried that. I'm just worried it might be a little bare bones for my tastes. Like, I know Mario Tennis Aces, like, that was a really fun game, but looking back on it, like, I enjoyed waiting for the new characters to come out every month. But looking back on Mario Tennis Aces, it was a game, a fun game, and definitely better than the Wii U Mario Tennis game that we don't talk about. But I'd still rather play like Power Tennis on the GameCube. Same with like Mario Golf Super Rush, except that one I wasn't as interested in. I think the last time I played it, like I found it to be so bland and uninspired. I legit turned off my Switch and just powered up Toadstool Tour on my GameCube instead. Yeah, I didn't have as much fun with Super Rush. I still have not gone back to it. Whereas Tennis Aces, I do go back to from time to time. It's a lot of fun. Mario Strikers Battle League, it looks like it's more of an Aces than a Super Rush. I feel like this is going to be a lot of fun. But that character roster is looking small. And I know it's probably in like beta. They might add more characters to the base game. Note that I say the base game, because again, it's the whole free update thing. I'm sure they're going to have more characters, but the question is, are they going to be in the base roster? Or are they going to be like free updates? And if they're for free updates, are they going to be like monthly, like how Tennis Aces did, or sporadically, like Mario Golf Super Rush did? Actually, is the DLC for that game even? I have not kept up with Mario Golf Super Rush DLC. I know they added a new Donk City stage. Yeah, they added a new Donk City stage, and that's another thing too. Like, you have all this stuff ready to go. Why can't you just put it in the base game from the beginning? At least have a game. At least have the game live up to that $60 price tag. For a AAA title like Odyssey or Breath of the Wild, that's one thing. But like for like a sports title, I don't think it should cost $60 unless it feels like a $60 game. You know what I'm saying? Like, jeez. Boy. I don't have much else to say about Mario Striker. Again, looks like a lot of fun, but I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna be cautiously optimistic whenever Square Enix does another Mario Sports with Nintendo. Remember, they were doing those for a while. Hoops 3-on-3 and Sports Mix. And then the one thing I really want to talk about here, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Oh, this is going to be a doozy. All right, well, we're getting DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so you know what? I'm not really complaining about that. Making DLC for Mario Kart 8. I mean, at this point, I think they should do a Mario Kart 9, but I don't think they're going to if 8 Deluxe is still selling copies. So it kind of makes sense that I think it just surpassed. I think it just surpassed Mario Kart Wii recently. So yeah, it makes sense that sorry, this is unscripted. It makes sense that they want to make new DLC. I get where they're coming from, but like, and I had someone on Discord tell me earlier, and that $24.99 price tag, like, is it gonna be for each individual pack or just for the whole pack? If it's for the whole pack, I'd be okay with that, but if it's for each individual pack, that's kind of like highway robbery, which Nintendo has been known to do lately. And and that's actually what I'm about to say next is the reason I have this as the thumbnail. Mario saying, "We have your money now," and I'm just giving him the stink eye. Yeah, see, oh my god, and yeah, this is all, and again, I'm just gonna say this here, like, you cannot tell me Nintendo didn't know what they were doing, hyping this up. Like they started saying like, good news for all Mario Kart fans out there. It's like, oh, are they making Mario Kart 9? Are they making Mario Kart 9? Yeah, then they show DLC tracks for 8 Deluxe. I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued. Wish we still had more characters in the game, because that's another one where the roster is kind of bare bones. All the Mario and Peach clones out there. Yeah, so so we got the tracks and DLC, and I'm like, okay. But then they dropped the big bomb on us. It's going to be locked behind Switch Online. And not just the normal Switch Online, the expansion pack for Switch Online. The one that's like $49.99 a year. And unlike the normal pack, they don't list a monthly price for it because reasons, I guess. And I have my own reservations with the expansion pack. Kind of held off on it for a while. And I'm kind of debating whether or not I should get it for the tracks. Because you know what? Yeah, because you'll be getting all this new exciting content from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but at what cost? It's going to charge you like $50 annually just for. I mean, and let's not also forget they also have the Nintendo 64 games on that, and I hear the emulation on that is not good at all. Although it does have Sega Genesis on there, and nobody talks about that, so I wonder if that's good. Yeah, I might get that for both the Mario Kart DLC and the Sega Genesis games. N64 maybe. It's a big maybe, and that's another thing. With the expansion pack, like a year before that thing came out, you put 3D All Stars on another $60 game. The 3D All Stars compilation with 64 Sunshine and Galaxy. Like, you put Mario 64 on there as like a $60 limited edition game. And this is another thing. It doesn't even feel like it should cost 60 goddamn dollars. I mean, if they were remasters of all the three games, like HD, like maybe doing like the Mario Odyssey engine, maybe throwing Galaxy 2 as well. That'd be one thing, but they really just did like the bare minimum. They just put in the three games, some music tracks you can listen to, and that's it. Like, see, that's the big problem with Nintendo nowadays. They think they can just do the bare minimum and just add stuff like later. later down the list. So I'm just thinking, like, what was the whole point of the 3D All Stars when they were going to add N64 emulation to Switch? And, 3D All Stars, because I did play the 3D All Stars version of 64 for my Let's Play of Super Mario 64, and it ran great on that thing. So how come it runs great on that, but according to what I've been hearing from Switch Online, N64 games don't run great on that? Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this Nintendo. I give it a 7 out of 10 for being a very well-made Direct. But there are just some things about it that remind me of everything I hate about modern-day Nintendo. I love this company. I have since I was a kid. I really have, but I still love some of their games today. But their business decisions I've not been too pleased with, and I'm sure you, the viewer, haven't been pleased with them either. Well, provided you're not one of those blind Nintendo fanboys who just blindly praises every little thing they do. Well, I'll say this much: I'm happy I'm not on Twitter anymore. I mean, for other reasons I'm not getting into, but I say that I'm saying that in the context of this video, particularly for the Nintendo fandom. Always making the same unfunny jokes, and I always have to see the same things repeated. It really puts a damper on your day. And seeing all this. Well, I didn't read the comments on it, but okay, yeah, fuck, I am losing brain cells. I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going with this. Nintendo fandom bad shit. So yeah, I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not in that environment anymore. That was too toxic. So yeah, that's gonna just about do it for this Direct. Oh, that Disney racing game looked pretty fun. And now we get two games shown in the same Direct where James P. Sullivan appears. Both that and the Kingdom Hearts Cloud remasters, which I hear also don't run great on the Switch. Maybe because they're cloud games. But yeah, I'm done bullshitting. These were my thoughts on the February 9th, 2022 Nintendo Direct. Yeah, again, very well made Direct, but it just reminded me of everything I dislike about modern Nintendo. And also why I've been using Dolphin Emulator to play a lot of the old GameCube and Wii stuff. It takes me back to a time where Nintendo actually gave a shit about their products. Yeah. Yeah, also, I'm glad Smash Brothers is over. Smash Brothers Speculation is over, so I don't have to deal with that shit. So yeah, this is Bumpy Gaming going back under the bed. And remember, there are fates worse than death, such as being someone who willingly paid $50 for mediocre Nintendo 64 emulation.